Have you been seeing all the crazy run-ups in AMC, Clover, and a bunch of other stocks that are not just going up 20%, but more like 100, 200% or more in just a couple of days? But by the time you actually see them, look to buy, the price is already high and you're forced to decide if the stock is truly going to the moon or if the run is already over. Well, you are in luck. This video will show you exactly how to identify and buy stocks like AMC at $5 and Clover at $7 so you don't have to make that decision after it's started its run. And I'll also tell you my mistakes to avoid to maximize your gains. And the best part is you don't have to be following the Wall Street Bets community every 5 minutes to get all this. It's much more about identifying great opportunities, and it's actually quite simple. So if you're interested about learning about that without all the hype and all the other stuff that comes along with it, then this is the channel for you that you need to be subscribed to, folks. And please like the video as it really helps the channel, and honestly, like every video for all the YouTubers that you love to watch because that is the way you support them. Now to be clear and upfront, I'm not telling you how to do meme investing or whatever the heck it's called. I really don't know. I have no idea what the right and wrong entry points and exit points are for these stocks if you bought them or if you're looking to buy, AMC at $25 or Clover at $20 or whatever price you bought at after these stocks caught fire. But I can tell you how I identified the opportunity to buy AMC at $5 per share and Clover under $10 per share. Both I bought as swing trades, and despite making some mistakes, both actually turned out to be great despite those mistakes. And before all the haters flood the comments saying I'm lying about buying at those prices, I post all my trades in real time in the Market Insiders private group that is available to you for the price of a meal at McDonald's if you want to see every move that I make. I'll give more information at the end for those that are interested, or you can click the first link down in the description. Actually, I'm kind of hungry right now, so McDonald's actually kind of sounds good. And do any of you guys like McDonald's? I like McDonald's. Comment down below if you like McDonald's. Okay, we're way off topic here, I'm sorry. So one of the first things all of you know if you follow this channel at all is I could care less if Wall Street is manipulating stocks or not, and I love to go discount shopping. I'm not going to FOMO buy into rallies, and if Wall Street wants to beat down a great stock, I'm not going to panic sell either. I'm just gonna buy more. You wanna give me Palantir at 16 bucks per share? I'll gobble that right up. Tattooed Chef at $15? Yes please. Neo stock at $31? Man, I don't mind if I do. But that doesn't happen by accident. It happens because I did my due diligence and had a plan on each one of those stocks before those moves ever happened. So let's take a look at Clover first. I started looking at Clover as a potential play after the tech and growth stock sell-off started earlier this year. Yes, valuations got pushed way too high, but Wall Street almost always exaggerates both to the upside and to the downside. And understanding that fact is key to knowing when a good deal may come your way. So after the short seller report came out on Clover, I smelled an opportunity and really studied the stock. It was ripe for being oversold, and of course, that's exactly what Wall Street did. And sure enough, over the next couple of weeks, it fell further, and then there was about a month or so where you could pick up shares for $7 per share. No matter what you look at to value a stock, $7 a share was a steal for Clover, and you actually could have added more shares at $6 in May as well if you missed out the first time at $7. Now here's where planning and patience is key. I felt this was a $12 to $13 stock based on my analysis. So I plan to swing trade it looking towards late summer to see the return on the investment and to sell the stock. Stocks don't normally just rocket back up. Normally you buy and then have patience, and the market eventually turns back towards growth stocks or whatever stock you in, and you enjoy the ride up. So I was put at ease immediately with this stock because I had done the due diligence on the stock, I had a proper valuation on the stock that provided a juicy return if I was just patient enough and waited for that return. Now I already hear the haters out there saying,
"You just got lucky, you suck."
Yes, you're right. Putting in the work, doing the analysis, having a plan, and then the guts to pull the trigger and hold for a few months is just pure luck. Guess I've actually been lucky over the past 20 years, really. I got lucky with Apple 20 years ago. Amazon, Google, Facebook, got lucky with Tesla last year, and now I got lucky with Clover and AMC. With Apple, I believed in them and have just held and added to that stock through the years. That is the case with most stocks I buy actually. I'm a long-term buy and hold investor. But when a swing trade opportunity happens, I have no problem taking advantage of that too. Now in the case of Clover, my plan was different from Apple as I'm not sure where they are going long-term, but felt the beatdown gave me an opportunity to swing trade it because it had gotten beaten down too far, and the plan was to sell at $12 or $13. So when our Discord went nuts with everyone talking about Clover going up because it was part of the Wall Street Bets squeeze, I knew it was time to alter the plan and look to sell. So I sold on Monday at $12.54, which pretty much took all the risk out of the trade for me. And then in the pre-market yesterday, it spiked up over $27, so I sold most of the rest at $27.69. But you know, because a 3x gain was just too juicy to pass up. And that probably looked creepy, didn't it? I'm sorry. And unfortunately, it quickly fell to $17 later that same day. But I was prepared, knew what return would make a successful trade to me and my plan. I took the risk off the table and let it ride to the point where it made no sense to keep a big portion of my money in the trade anymore, as I was way over the number that I wanted. Remember, to me, it's a $13 stock at best. So getting $27 for it is just ridiculous, just like buying at $6 or $7 was ridiculous. So on to my move with AMC, and here's where the mistake happened. And anyone who tells you they do every trade perfectly is just lying, guys. I'm sorry. So after the initial GameStop run-up, I bought AMC at $5, which I felt was a deal for the stock. Management took advantage of the GameStop run-up and raised capital so the threat of bankruptcy was gone, and it made sense as a reopening play now. So I bought at $5 per share, and I got the buy point right on this one. I did it right. My plan once again was to swing trade it and sell at $12 as the economy started to reopen. But it ran up ahead of time on a share offering, which, actually usually hurts a stock, so I sold it at $10 and some change. So I made 100% of the trade. That's not too bad, right? But here's the mistake I made. I did not let the trade completely unfold. Now let's just put the AMC movement aside for just a second and the apes and all those guys. Pretend like that didn't happen because I did not plan on that at all. This stock probably still hits $12 to $15 this summer without it, but I saw price action that didn't make sense, but it worked in my favor, so I cashed out. If I would have stuck to the plan, I would have gotten, lucky and rode the AMC train to $40 or $60 or wherever this thing eventually goes and made a lot more money. And that illustrates the key to investing right there. It is about creating, adjusting, and sticking to your plan. Holding when you're in the money or when it tanks lower is a lot easier when you do the work, properly value the stock, and have a plan for the stock. So with a proper plan, even a mistake can still result in a 100% return. And if you don't have a defined plan for your stocks, or you don't know how to plan or value a stock, we can help you with your plan for your portfolio, since there is a course in the Market Insiders private group dedicated to that, along with creating an infinite money loop, and other courses available as well, along with live weekly Q&As where you can ask me anything, a great Discord, tons of exclusive videos and downloads, all for the price of a meal at McDonald's, as we mentioned earlier. So check that out, it's the first link in the description. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.